This is the third in a series. Previously, we have looked at Pope Francis's call for all the baptised to be on mission. What do you see, Rosemary, as the role and responsibility of the director or member on a school board or council?
Well, surely the Catholic school is a ministry of the Catholic Church. And as we saw in a previous session, the role of the Church, according to Vatican II and to Pope Francis, is to be missionary, to bring about God's kingdom for the world, to be places of joy and hospitality. In line with the Vatican Council, religious congregations have invited you people, really, to help them in their role of governance of schools, to bring your talents and your skills from your professional life and from your home life and your ordinary backgrounds, to bring that into their missionary activity as governors of schools. The congregations were founded by people who, in their time and place, felt called by God to become a disciple of Jesus, to answer the needs of the kingdom in their place and time and in their context. You need to know the context of your community too, because if you're going to read the signs of the times, as we've talked about before, you need to have an understanding of the background of your community, of their socio-economic background or their cultural mix. The role of the board is to oversee policy. And so when you're making decisions about fees or debt collection or enrolment policies, you need to know who are the people you're dealing with, the challenges they're facing in their ordinary lives. The congregations also had a flavour when they set up their communities. They not only were doing the gospel, living out the gospel in their time, but they had like a flavour which we called their charism or their ethos. And that charism is what gives them their spark, I suppose. And so part of your role is to know what that vision is. It could be that two schools of the same congregation in two different areas make different decisions about a particular issue because of the different context of their community. A school is Catholic when the local bishop gives his authority for it to be set up. And so it's important that the Catholic school obey the rules and regulations of the Catholic educational authorities. And it's also important that schools obey the state and federal government authorities, and that's your role as board members, council members, to see that the school is fulfilling its obligations. But most school boards would be offered formation sessions where representatives of the congregations would provide in services sessions on the founder's life and the historical background and the charism or ethos. It's really important for you people to attend those sessions because they immerse you really in the foundational story with the idea that you can take on the wisdom of that story and the spark of that story into your own school community. So the challenge today for boards and for whole school communities is how to keep alive the charism of your particular congregation. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosemary.